begin the next half-century of Super Bowls to a strobe of flashes. Super Bowl 51 from Houston is underway. Here's Eric Weems now on the return. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. So now out come the Atlanta Falcons. Out comes Matt Ryan getting ready to lead this team in the Super Bowl. And he'll also learn, Charles, the night before the big game if he takes home the league MVP award. So a lot going on for Matty Ice.
There is, and you and I both know that if we asked Matt about that, the first thing he would say is, I'm not concerned about the MVP stuff. I'm only worried about the Super Bowl. But that's just being a little bit disingenuous. You can't help but be involved with an award that says you're the best of the best in your sport. If Matt Ryan were able to win that one, I think it'd be an extra bounce for him going into the Super Bowl, where I think he'll perform very well.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. Given 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. All right, let's look at the offense. Devontae Freeman, this is a guy that you wanted to talk about, so take it away.
Brandon, have you seen a running back play with such joy as well as such fury? I love the way he runs the football and attacks defenses.
Now it's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, here's Ryan. And it's caught over the middle. Hooper. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. And you get a look at the defense. It was the top scoring defense in the entire NFL. They look pretty good against Pittsburgh. They'll be playing in another Super Bowl. How do they do it? Because they don't have household names at every position.
And that's a great point and a great question, because when you go out and talk to the average fan, name 10 guys, name 5 guys on the New England defense, they're often hard-pressed to do it, but picking up Kyle Van Noy midseason and turning him into a cover guy and doing a nice job, and he punched one free in the AFC Championship game. And take a look at Alan Branch holding down the middle against the Pittsburgh run defense. They may not be household names, but they know how to coach them up, and they know how to plug them into the right places.
That's right. If it's a game of chess, the Patriots always move the right pieces. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. And the play clock's running down. Now Ryan. Finding Gabriel complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for him, too.
Slot man moves right. They'll need to get the play off quickly. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And speaking of Devontae Freeman, Charles, curious how the Patriots are going to handle he and Tevin Coleman. They've been such a good 1-2 punch this year. We know the Patriots have a good D. How do you see that battle going down?
I sense that Atlanta's going to try and get the Patriots linebackers on the move, because they are thumping type guys on that side of the ball. And if you're Atlanta and you use Coleman and Freeman, get them out into space, that'll be an interesting matchup. But what I like about Devontae Freeman, the passion that he plays with, and that sets a tone for his offense. He'll just have to make sure that he's not overamped for the game and force some errors. And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front, they moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Time running out here on the play clock. Third down now following the run. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Offense coming up, needing 2 yards on 3rd down. They toss to Freeman. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It goes as a gain of 8 and moves the chains.
Well, partner, you might want to check your scouting reports a little bit here because they just broke tendency. 3rd down, you don't ordinarily see a toss. They ran it really well and picked up the first down. I love the way the edges were sealed, which allowed him to get to the corner.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Ryan turns and gives to DeMarco. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. We'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Defense showing blitz. Patrick DeMarco now from the fullback spot. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. A whole bevy of Patriots there that time to bring him down. Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. On 3rd down, Ryan. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean that's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college with all the spread offenses, not very many pro style. We actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
Now Ryan on 1st down. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away at 2nd down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
And this seemingly endless drive continues. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Getting it out left side to Sanu. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Charles, Sanu is a great weapon, often in the shadow of Julio Jones. And with so much attention going to be paid to Julio by the Patriots, the Falcons, they have other weapons just like Sanu, don't they?
And I think that they're actually eager to show them off. You know, they set an NFL record for the most people to catch a touchdown pass in a season. All-time NFL record, I believe the number is 13. But also look at it this way. Mohamed Sanu, Tevin Coleman, Devontae Freeman at receiver, Austin Hooper at tight end, Taylor Gabriel, Aldrick Robinson at receiver. So many other weapons. There have been games during the season when Julio Jones' production has been held down. the Falcons have managed to win a whole lot of those games anyway. Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know, the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive linemen, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed them to get through for a first down.
So 1 quarter down here in Super Bowl 51. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. On first down, Ryan. His throw at the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Well, it's no secret the defenses have pretty much not been able to cover Julio Jones this season. How did the Patriots do it? I know that that's the $64,000 question. What's the answer?
I think they do it in a variety of ways. I think it's going to be a combination plate that they'll throw at him. Sometimes you'll see Malcolm Butler, the #1 corner, go ahead and they'll end up double-teaming Julio. But whoever's on that side will show him different things. They'll come up and press him. They'll back away. They'll pretend to press. They'll run with him. They'll wait at 5 yards and catch him and then try and jam him there. So many different things. Anything trying to chip away at his timing.
Just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. In motion is Austin Hooper. Again, it'll be Freeman. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either call pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan. And he finds a man on a crossing route. He is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Austin Hooper, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Just how they wanted to start this one, in the end zone on their first possession.
And that just happened. How about that play right there? As you said, opening possession, setting the tone for everything. I'm going to look forward a little bit now because everyone should be celebrating his catch in the end zone. The tight end gets a little bit of love. But if you're a receiver on the team, you should be thinking to yourself, boy, oh boy, things are going to open up the rest of the game if they have to focus on him as well.
Now after the touchdown, it's Butcher to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. They come out here in the eye. Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. When you look at X factors in the Super Bowl, LeGarrette Blount, he could be one. Now, the question, how will they use him? Divisional round, not many carries. And then he did get a lot of carries leading into the Super Bowl. So we'll see how they handle it.
Atlanta's defense is built on speed. Look at the linebacker position. They are run, chase, hit guys. The secondary, speedy, can cover. The test for them is, can they handle a heavy running game? That's why I think LeGarrette Blount is a bigger factor in this Super Bowl than he was against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think they're going to want to control the game with their running game, and Blount will be a key factor, much more so than Dion Lewis and James White catching passes out of the backfield.
Throw left side, complete to Hogan. 12 yards there as they move to James. Brady now on first down. And he's going to find Hogan here, complete. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. On first and 10, here's Brady. And right side, caught Hogan. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Now Brady again. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line.
Holding offense.
And that right there will set him back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
And you know who you want to pressure after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down or if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd send a blitz at him right away and see if he holds up.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
I think we need to come up with a different name for this position. We keep calling it the fullback position. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback, but we know this. Whoever's coming out of that spot is usually bigger and stronger, and they may not run away from people, but they'll run through them.
Yeah, able to shed tacklers. We saw it right there. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Throwing is Brady on third down. Dumps it off to Lewis. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And the offense lining up first and 10. Brady gives now to Blount. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They'll run again with Blount. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Grady Jarrett with the tackle. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is.
Not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want Challenger for dinner either.
We'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Larry Ridley and the crew in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. Trying to hit the tight end Bennett, and now nothing but green ahead of him. Picked off by Robert Alford. 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone. The Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with the
ampersand?
I like it.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And the Patriots getting ready to go again on offense. And, Charles, you and I get a stat pack before every game. At the top of this one for the Patriots, the first note was that they're on their way to their 9th Super Bowl appearance. That is something. Most of any team.
And 8 of those since 2001. Would that be accurate?
That
because
is accurate.
The first one was Super Bowl 20. That didn't go very well against the Bears. But since that time, they've become the predominant team, going to Super Bowls and winning them. What a franchise.
Gain of 25 yards.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and got the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space, the big guys leading the way.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be a second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he'll have his man, that's Edelman. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Throwing on first down is Brady. The throw left side complete to Hogan. And he'll go out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line. Give him 18 on that one. And it'll give the Patriots a first down.
And those first downs do add up. The offense keeps the ball moving downfield and keeps their defense on the bench, giving them a chance to rest.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Here's Brady. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Again, it's Brady. And caught by Hogan for a Patriot touchdown. Chris Hogan from 4 yards out. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score.
Yeah, you heard it, right?
Exhale.
Yeah, the exhale. And I'm taking that from their bench because finally, right before the half, they find a way to get the ball in the end zone and get some points on the board. Maybe they can use that to kickstart them for the second half.
Yeah, just to get something before going into the lockers. And now in the second half, they can just tighten.
It's what they want to do. Tighten down everything they're doing and then maybe explode at the right time.
Gostkowski now after the touch. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And before the Falcons take over on offense, a stat that is definitely worth mentioning. They have scored this year 540 points, tied for 8th all-time in league history. But my question to you, if you had to pick one key for this offense to be successful against New England, what do you think that would be?
Offensive line. And I know that's not a very sexy thing to talk about, but the rebuild of the Falcons' offensive line over the last 2 to 3 seasons has put them in a position to where they are in a Super Bowl. Because that offensive line allows all that great talent at the skilled positions absolutely flourish. The front office and the head coach, a tremendous collaboration in rebuilding that roster.
Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Second down now after the pass completion. Jones now in motion left. On second down, Freeman trying to run inside, but nothing there. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. So as the set designers rush out here to get us ready for the spectacle to come at intermission, these two teams will head to the locker room in Super Bowl 51 from Houston. As we send you on over to Orlando, where we'll check in with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
All right, let's get it going. Let's roll those first half highlights. Falcons opening drive. Lions got the completion here, and they kept up the drive with the score.
Hey, seriously, just skip the halftime with a Super Bowl? Who does that? It's a Super Bowl. Watch the halftime show. Hey, here we go. Third quarter action now. Now, Dion Lewis to return. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. On first down, Brady. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. At one, and it's Brady. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Offense in a little bit of a bind here. 9 yards to go on third down. Throwing is Brady on third down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Brady Jarrett. He's the one that gets him down.
So that just brings us right back to the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And out of bounds, this will depend on where they spot it, and they'll say at the 45. Take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. The defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done. When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Play clock winding down. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. They go play action here on 1st down. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. 10 yards still left on second down. Second and 10. It's Ryan again. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down. The Patriots go with a dime package here. 2 extra defensive backs on third. Gabriel, the man in motion. So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Oh, looked like they got someone to jump there. And if that's the case, this will be a first down.
Defense. Automatic first down.
Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. From the red zone now, here's Ryan. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Now after the touchdown, it's Butcher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Around, they really couldn't get it.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Brady to throw on second down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Deion Jones in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted. They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. It's a big play that time on the fake punt. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through, trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move. But oftentimes it's usually a running back, a fullback, someone who's used to having the ball in their hands. He's able to pick up the first down.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Brady gives this one to Lewis. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Go, let's go.
first down is Brady. And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So 2nd and 10 here. They'll send the tight end Bennett in motion. Brady again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Brady. He hits one, complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Offense.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right. Going for it all. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. All right, Charles, as a former defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it, but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because, you know, the rap against us defenders is that we're frustrated offensive guys who can't catch. And he caught it. Just couldn't get his feet down inbounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him.
To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. So there on that play, offensively, they were in the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage, so as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. A nickelback added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Trying to squeeze it in, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field, and they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out. Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. And this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. 3rd and 2, now Ryan. And incomplete here on 3rd down. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And it's 4th down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And it goes in motion here in the backfield. And the play clock's running down. The Falcons will go for it. It's Ryan. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that's it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Dion Lewis from 8 yards out, and the Patriots are back within a score. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need to rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now coming out on the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they... But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Falcons. Kevin Coleman, 81 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. They got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Looking back to the air on second down. It's Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Pass interference. Defense.
So a pass interference here, and this is obviously a call we see all the time, but for the defender, it's becoming almost impossible to play defense in some of these situations.
You're trying to play through the receiver to the football. If there's any contact at all before he gets there, those officials will throw the flag and call interference.
Malcolm Mitchell out of the University of Georgia was the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Second down now after the incompletion. Blunt, the lone running back. Throwing now is Brady. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. The former Bill, Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. It's caught. Mitchell. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. And if they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on fourth down. Now Brady got to have this one. And he's got Bennett. And he's taken down at the 43, but now before picking up the first. It's a pickup of 19 yards on the play. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on fourth and long. Brady now on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Tyson Jackson in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Well, Brandon, sometimes I think when we watch games, we're actually watching a living museum because we're seeing the evolution of positions almost with each passing game. How about defensive ends nowadays in the way that they can run almost all the way across the field?
It is unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, they're so strong, but they're so lean. They can move so quick with those bodies.
It's almost unfair. You're supposed to be able to know where a defensive end is supposed to be on every play. These guys flash so quickly, you're not sure where they're going to end up.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Brady to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. To throw, it's Brady. He's got a man. It's Mitchell. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on fourth down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. On first down, Brady. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards there on the catch and run. This is Lewis. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. And now they're in the hurry-up. Brady to throw on second down. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
And this seemingly endless drive continues. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Throwing is Brady on third down. His pass caught with the 4. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
So much about offense is what we call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They come out here in the eye. Got to try it here. And they're going to get to him a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Jones coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible. possible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for a strip of the football on each and every snap to try and give themselves a chance.
And the big tight end shifting around. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. He's going to air one out. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
But they went for the big play there. But that drop could really hurt their momentum.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs.
Let's go. Shift.
On 3rd down, Ryan. That one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Fielded at the 43. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. And a great spot to start this drive from here. So the D-line's going to spread out. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. And quickly, they get to the line. Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. And it's 3rd and 5.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
And the offense in that middle ground here on 3rd down, 5 yards to go. From the gun, it's Brady. And this is going to be incomplete. James White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield. Now 4th down.
And I think the end result, knocking the ball away, was a product of understanding where they were on the field, understanding how many yards they needed to pick up the 1st down, and tightening their coverage accordingly. Gave them no gaps, no spaces, no real air in which to catch the football, and end up making a really nice play.
The throw left side, complete to Hogan. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Chris Hogan, his 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score.
And they put it in the end zone, which was job 1. Now they have to convert, and then it's decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is what all teams go through. You look at the clock, you're inside 2 minutes, look at your timeouts, make that onside kick decision.
Yeah, how do you feel about your defense, where you are in terms of the scoreboard, and the time left on the clock, as you noted, so many things to go through.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got to stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off, and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means balls.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Second down, 8. Ryan wants to throw it. And he fires one incomplete. Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time. And that'll make it third down.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't get that done on that play.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. Here's Matt Butcher now as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is taken at the 15. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Patriots take over. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Brooks Reed in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And the offense moving quickly to the line. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. He's back to throw. And incomplete here to bring up fourth down as the rookie couldn't haul it in. Super Bowl this has been, and the biggest play comes now. It's fourth down. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Watson. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. That's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout. And it's over. The Lombardi Trophy belongs to the Falcons. Yes, the Atlanta Falcons are the Super Bowl. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever.
It's just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.